Namaste, beautiful yogis, and welcome. Have you ever heard the quote that you can get everything you want in life if only you help enough people get what they want in life? My name is Kaya and I'm the owner of Kaya Yoga. And I get asked a lot of the times how I have been able to build a multiple six-figure yoga school and lifestyle brand and live a life of abundance, freedom, and contribution to my community. And I personally think that my success is greatly due to the fact that I've always asked myself the question, how can I help people? How can I help more people experience the beautiful benefits of the yoga practices? How can I help people become more empowered? And how can I help people to inspire them to live a life based on their dreams and live life on their terms? For me, yoga is a tool to transformation. It's so much more than a physical practice. It's so much more than a couple of postures. I believe that yoga is a tool for empowerment, self-knowledge, transformation, and living life on our terms. So one thing I know is that you are watching this video because you are craving for something. You either want to make a change, or you want to develop yourself spiritually, or you want to improve yourself physically or emotionally, or maybe you even want to start your own business in the lifestyle industry. And I am here to give you a blueprint, a step-by-step process that will basically allow you to do whatever you want with it. Maybe you want to build your own business. Maybe you want to be a traveling yoga teacher. Maybe you want to contribute to some sort of community or charity. There's so many things that we can actually do when we actually reach this level of success, right? And also financial freedom. So I'm here to give you that blueprint so that you can actually take it in the direction of your dreams. So I put together this special masterclass in which I will show you step by step how you can launch your own successful yoga business in 90 days or less. You will see how some of my past students and people just like you have created amazing successes by taking some of my courses, and you will see live examples of people who have actually built their dream businesses in the yoga and lifestyle industry and have used the tools of yoga, meditation, pranayama, and relaxation to massively improve their lives. So make sure that you switch off your phones, that you get ready for the next 30 minutes of this presentation, that you really focus on it, because we all know that when you focus on something and dedicate yourself to something, you usually really get the most out of it. And I will see you inside the training. Namaste and blessings. You ever wondered if you could create a better tomorrow for others and for yourself? Now, creating a better tomorrow has everything to do with transformation. So transformation of mind, transformation of body, and transformation of your work. You will have to really make some shifts in your life if you want to create a life that is in alignment with your dreams. And unfortunately, a lot of people are not at that stage where they feel that they are able to create what they want. But I'm sure that you came here for a reason, and I'm sure that in a way you are craving for this change. Today I'm going to show you how you can transform thousands of lives with a heart-centered yoga business in 90 days or less, just as I have done myself. So what will you discover in this masterclass? I am going to share with you why online yoga teacher training is a major advancement for future yoga teachers. It makes things fast and easy, and if you were not able to get certified previously for monetary reasons or for any other reasons, location reasons for instance, now is really the time, because during COVID we actually have the chance to do this online. I'm also going to show you how the Kaya Yoga Therapeutic Method is different and can differentiate you as a teacher so that you can become the go-to yoga trainer in your market. And I will help you understand the science of yoga and how to use it to make an impact in people's lives. And I will also show you how to attract new students using the powerful authentic marketing method. So authentic marketing is very different from regular marketing, by the way. So how to get an online yoga teaching certification that helps you build a yoga business
and attract students who are aligned with your vision and enjoy your teaching. It is so important that you actually are able to attract students who want to really learn from you, who are willing to invest in you, who are willing to spend time on learning what you have to teach them. So I'm also really going to show you how to adjust your mindset and your vibrations in order to attract the right people to your courses or to your classes. So just let's make sure that this presentation is actually right for you, because it might not be right for everyone. So let me ask you a couple of questions. Do you love yoga? And do you want to learn a convenient, self-paced online training program that has helped hundreds of students start their dream yoga business? Are you looking for new and exciting career changes that allow you to lead others and make meaningful changes in people's lives? So do you want to start a new career in which you can really make a difference? That's a question as well. Do you want to deepen your spiritual knowledge and practice? And do you want to support a mental, emotional, and physical well-being of the people you connect with? And lastly, are you ready to be part of a unique community of like-minded people who are ready to build a lucrative yoga business that fulfills your heart and provides you with a great lifestyle? So you will all be on the same journey, on the same pace, on the same mindset, and that's also so important. If you have said yes to all of those questions, or a few of them, surely this presentation will be of use to you. And just as a special gift, if you stay until the end, I will give you my free ebook for personal success, which I don't give away anywhere else. So who am I and what is my school all about? I teach people two things. I teach the Kaya Yoga Therapeutic Method, which I have developed over the last 8 years, has literally changed hundreds of people's lives. It really works. It works. And I also teach lifestyle entrepreneurship, because I believe that, doing one thing is living your passion, but doing another thing is actually also building a business out of that. And both are equally important if you really want to get the satisfaction that you are dreaming of. So I have had students from over 30 countries, online and offline, in my courses, all such wonderful people. I've been able to connect to so many lovely souls on this planet. I have also won several awards for my teacher training school, and one of them is the UAE Business Awards, which I won last year. And I won some personal awards, and one of them is the GCC Female Leadership Awards for being a female leader in the Middle East. On top of that, I have managed to generate 5 consecutive years of 6-figure profit. And I truly believe that my success is due to my students' successes. So helping other people has really brought me such a high level of abundance. And if it wasn't for helping other people, I don't think I would have been where I am today. So as promised, I want to share with you some success stories. I want to introduce you to some of my students who have been majorly successful after completing one of my trainings. The first one is Marilyn. Marilyn did my training 6 years ago in my first teacher training, and she built a successful yoga school. So she built her own teacher training school. Within 2 years after moving to Bali, she established herself as one of the most successful yoga teachers in Bali, and she's now running her own training several times a year while completing her osteopathy degree. And she said that Kaya's guidance was key in building my own brand and developing a successful yoga business in Bali. Thank you for the inspiration and knowledge. And Marilyn is doing so well, and that is just a wonderful, wonderful thing to see. Then I would also like to introduce you to Cynthia. Cynthia was a student of mine in Bali, and she launched a retreat after completing my training, and it was fully booked and a great success. Then she also got an amazing opportunity working for a company in London, and she basically started combining her love for yoga, but also her love for corporate work, because she actually really enjoys both worlds. And one of the things she told me is that my training really helped her to establish or find within herself what she was very passionate about, and she was always a bit doubtful. And she also mentioned that she got a lot of confidence, and after taking my training, she actually does not fear speaking in front of groups of people anymore, which is obviously a great skill to have. So I'm very proud of Cynthia, and so blessed that she has been able to find, what she really wanted to do. And then I also would like to introduce you to Emma. And Emma took my training in 2015. And after she completed my training, she started booming as a private instructor. When I say booming, I mean she was booked out constantly. She had so many clients that at some point she even couldn't take my clients anymore, because she was just fully booked and people loved her classes so much. So she did more the private instruction thing, not so much opening a school, not so much running retreats, but she was also extremely successful in what she was doing and what she is doing. So today is your turn, or today can be the start of your success. So I'm going to debunk the myth of starting a yoga business and show you my simple blueprint to getting your dream yoga business in 90 days or less. Over the course of my business, I have done a lot of things right, obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't be where I am today. But I've also done a lot of things wrong. That means I've made mistakes because I didn't have anyone to coach me during, all these years of running my own business. So I have discovered a couple of really important things after running a business for more than 10 years. And those things are that, number one, you can be super qualified. You can have all the degrees in the world, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you will know how to run a business. And that knowledge is important. I also have discovered that having a strong intuition, a strong connection to your gut feeling, will really help you to make proper decisions. And especially for people in the wellness industry, for yoga teachers, people who are so busy with helping other people, that intuition is just a key in your success. And if we're not connected to it, or if we are still full of self-doubt, then it will be very difficult to make certain decisions. And then lastly, I've also discovered that online is the future of a long-term sustainable business. You can do things in person, but in the end, you really want to create online type of content that will sustain you for life. So let me tell you a little bit about me, my story. I went from a struggling expat to a successful entrepreneur. Actually, I wasn't even an expat. I came to Dubai 8 years ago without a visa, without money, and I literally slept on people's couches for months, people that I didn't know, because I wanted to start a business. I was financially really struggling in my previous work, my previous living place, which was Portugal. I was always making ends meet, or like barely, just making a few $100s a month so that I could eat and live. But I was tired. I was tired of that. And I really wanted to create something bigger, and I wanted to have a bigger impact on people, and I wanted to help more people. And I felt like I could never do that where I was. So I just bought a one-way ticket with my last little bit of money, and ended up, in Dubai, running around like crazy in the first couple of years to get my business together. And like I said, I had no money, and I was sleeping on people's couches for several months before I actually found my first clients. It was a tough journey, I must say, but in the end, I ended up owning one of the most highly sought after yoga brands in the Middle East and Asia. I now have schools in all sorts of different countries. I travel the world. I make a super nice, consistent 6-figure income with my business. And on top of that, I'm helping people the whole time. So until today, I still get messages from students on a daily basis saying how my training, or how the Kaya Yoga training, has really changed their life. So that is pretty amazing, in the sense that I always feel so blessed when I get messages like that. So actually, you only need 3 things to launch your own yoga career. And these 3 things are, first of all, a strong enough why. If you're not 1,000% convinced that this is what you want to do, then you're going to struggle. So your purpose is so important, and discovering your purpose is so important. Like, what is it that you really want to bring to this world? Who are you, and what do you want to give to people? Then secondly, you also need tools to help and heal people, or for people to heal themselves. And in this case, the tool is therapeutic yoga, because it really, really works. It makes massive differences in people's consciousness, in people's bodies, in people's health. And then lastly, you need to get a way to get students. And with that, we actually speak about authentic marketing. So not overloading people with sales speeches, sales talks, and ads, but really authentically communicating what it is that you can do for them. And this way, you will really never be out of students, because you are doing something with so much love, with so much passion. You will always have people who will believe in that and who will come to you. And there's a way to do that. There's a way to market yourself. So, purpose-driven career. Purpose, just to get back to the first one, purpose should always be put above profit. Profit is a secondary benefit that we get out of our business. But how are we actually changing people's lives, and how are we helping them? That is what purpose is all about. Your purpose is central to your yoga teacher core, and everything branches out from your purpose. Being an entrepreneur takes hard work and consistency, so you need to constantly remind yourself of why you are doing this, because there's moments that are going to be difficult and they will keep on coming up. So you will need to know why. Why are you doing this? Overcoming fear and doubt is essential for your success. If you are doubtful about what you're doing, then you will probably quickly succumb to your challenges and give up. And I've seen that happen multiple times. So your purpose is your why. Your purpose is your why, and your why is you want to heal lives. You want to help people, right? So let's talk a little bit more about the Kaya Yoga Therapeutic Method. So this method is a practical tool for transformation. It basically uses all the teachings of yoga, so philosophy, meditation, pranayama, asana, relaxation, anatomy, and alignment, in order to teach people how to work with their own bodies, how to overcome disease, how to understand why they got sick in the first place. And basically, we're just handing people tools for self-development. We're handing people tools for awakening. And we are showing them, hey, there's a way out of what you have created for yourself. And in this case, yoga is such a beautiful, beautiful practice to help people with. So we teach structural alignment, we teach anatomy, we teach assessment techniques, we teach emotional, mental, and physical balance, and we teach so much more in the Kaya Yoga Therapeutic Method. And then lastly, authentic marketing. So authentic marketing is different from regular marketing. In regular marketing, we're basically just overloading people with information, placing ads here and there, and giving these horrible sales speeches. But in authentic marketing, you're actually differentiating yourself and asking yourself, why should people choose me over the competition? What makes me different? And when I say yoga expert, do I come to mind first? And how am I going to communicate what I can do for people, and what kind of transformations do I offer to my clients? So that is what authentic marketing looks like. Then the first thing I myself have worked on in my business is to communicate a very clear message of who I am, what I do, and how this actually helps people. And that has been one of the key factors in my success, I believe. And then lastly, authentic marketing engages audiences with a transparent, authentic marketing approach that forges powerful connections and builds trust with your customers. It makes you or your brand more human, more likable, and more genuine. And it also allows you to lead with value to benefit your students all around the world. So it makes you really different. It makes you special. And then lastly, authentic marketing gets your message out in a way that delivers benefit to both mankind and your bottom line. So it's an authentic message. So what have we spoken about so far? Just to recap on all the information that I have just given you. I've taught you how you can launch a heart-centered yoga career. I've spoken about a therapeutic method that I have developed that helps and heals students. And we've spoken about authentic marketing and the methods that gets your message to the right audience. So at this stage, I guess I have 3 important questions I really would like to ask you. Number 1, wouldn't it be good to have a shortcut to starting your yoga business so that you can avoid all the costly mistakes associated with starting a business, which, by the way, I have made. I have made those mistakes, and I have spent and wasted a lot of money because I didn't have anyone to coach me. I didn't have anyone to help me. Second question. Can you see yourself using what I showed you today to help others and enjoy a successful yoga career? And then thirdly, would you like to spend more time together with me, going even deeper on how you can build a lucrative yoga career so that you can make more impact in your own life and the lives of others? So at this stage, you have 2 choices, and these are the choices we always have. Even me, as a business owner, I can always choose to do it alone, or I can choose to let someone help me by creating a customized plan. So in this case, I could help you to create a customized plan, provide you with valuable feedback on your progress, and I can have you join a community with like-minded people who push you forward and hold you accountable. I believe that now, in this crazy time in the world, is the right time to invest in setting up a business with a purpose. People need healing. Fear and anxiety will continue to spread for some time to come. And basically, that's why I have created a fully online 200-hour yoga teacher training platform and portal. So in this yoga teacher training, you are basically able to get all the content that I have been delivering for all these years to people in person, but you can now study it from the comfort of your own home. And this portal has so many great, amazing functions. Actually, I'm so happy with what I have created because I believe it adds even more value to people's lives. It has, the manuals that you can download, learning objectives that we set out for each and every week, a fully 20-hour prep course in which you can learn all the foundations of all the asanas, the history of yoga, foundational yoga philosophy, the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, anatomy preparation, so learning really the foundations of human anatomy. Then we have all these in-depth topics like advanced anatomy, a breath module, a module on the spine, a module on depression, anxiety, and stress, how to build yoga classes, and we will offer all the live stream recordings. So we are offering live stream sessions on each training, and all the recordings will be available to you for 1 year. So you can access the platform for 1 year. And on top of that, we create a WhatsApp group, and we will be constantly in touch with you to help you, to give you feedback, to give you answers to your questions. So it's such an exciting program that we are running at the moment. So what will you get? You will get over 140 hours of pre-recorded yoga teacher training lectures, classes, anatomy labs, philosophy, and assignments, which is actually close to $3,000 in value. You will get manuals, which have $100 value each. You will get 1 year access to all the course materials, and you will also receive all these live stream sessions and our other highly experienced teachers, which are also close to $1,000 value. And after you complete all your assignments and you finish the course and you do your exams, you will receive a Yoga Alliance certification, and you can basically start. So what is my guarantee? I promise you that after taking my training, doing all the assignments, and being dedicated to the program that I have developed, you will be able to build your dream yoga business in 90 days or less. Now that means that you can really make a good start in starting your own business in the coming 90 days after the training. So what if all this training would do is help you attract 3 clients each month at around $500. Now, that's not an unrealistic expectation. So this means that you will make your investment back in 1 month only. And on top of this, it will make you $17,280 in a year of extra income. So it is absolutely worth it. Even if you were not planning to start your own business, but just, wanted to get some more skills or wanted to get some more clients. Our regular trainings that we run in person are $3,500 upwards. And this online training only costs $1,497. So make sure to register now by clicking the link below. And I can't wait to have you as a part of my amazing yoga community. Namaste.